Hello and welcome. This is Jennifer. I am going to do the next in my, sorry about that, series of healings today on the solar plexus chakra. So if you have not watched the first two, you can find them on my channel. I will be making a special playlist for them here eventually. It's just taking me a lot longer. I want to welcome all new viewers and anyone who subscribed to my channel. I truly appreciate it and love that you're here. Thank you for your words of encouragement and your messages, for sharing, liking, and subscribing. It means the world to me. And I'm just doing this to assist the collective. I am a healer, a theta healer, energy healer, a shaman, oracle. I have the clairs. I'm a medium, a psychic. I read tarot, and I am going to do this sacral, I'm sorry, not sacral, solar plexus, chakra, healing, cleansing, clearing, and just give you some guidance about what is going on, because this is the particular chakra that corresponds to our third dimensional being, and it's the one that we are learning the lessons from here in the third dimension. So it's very important to us, especially those of us who feel like we are on an ascension timeline. Those issues will be coming up really greatly for us. So I'm going to call in the guides, ascended masters, source energy, the DM collective, your higher self, your DM higher self, your soul energy, any other entities 5D and above that would like to be present here. We welcome you to assist this reading and healing. So for those of you who don't know, I do read tarot, but I also shift energy. I read the DM collective energy, and I shift energy blocks from the seventh plane of dimension of existence. And I can tell that the retrogrades are affecting me a little bit, especially with my words. And so anyway, I'm going to shuffle these cards. They already were shuffled and meditated on this morning. And then I just use the cards in a kind of non-traditional way, where I use them as a guide to like you're traveling along a road and you see signs, and that's just, they tend to reinforce the channeling messages that I'm getting and just kind of connect me in the physical to the channel that I'm receiving. So your third chakra, your solar plexus, is where your identity, your personality, and your ego lives. And your ego, since this fell out here, we're going to use it as the main card of listening for truth. Your ego is not really interested in the truth. Your ego is interested in protecting itself, and it doesn't really want to hear about the lessons you need to learn or any of the, helpful things that might help you on your journey to enlightenment, to the, the next stage of the fourth dimension, living in your heart. It wants to protect your construct of your personality that has been built. And I also want to add that this is all said in love and humanity, and knowing that we are all one, and anything I say to you about you is also said to me. So don't think that anything I'm saying here is a judgment. It is not, because I struggle and deal with the same issues that everyone else does. I struggle to trust myself. I struggle, to listen to my intuition. That's something that has been developed. And your intuition is one of the things that's coming up, is that your ego doesn't want to necessarily believe that your intuition is a real thing. So anything, oh, and let me add in right here before I get started in the healings and clearings, is that go ahead and picture liquid light, the light up above your head, dripping in through your crown, down into your heart space, expanding the heart space, going down into the earth, into the center of the earth, feeling that love, pulling that back up. And we'll stop here today at the solar plexus chakra. The third chakra is yellow, and it can spin. It can sometimes appear golden. And I'm going to offer clearings and healings when I feel a stuck energy. So anything in the way, and you could say yes to them at the beginning of this video for all, or you can just go ahead and say yes individually. If you say no, you will not receive them. They are not forced upon you. I observe free will. So anything that is stopping you from receiving and believing your intuitive guidance, however that is received for you, please destroy and uncreate that across all time, space, and dimension. Thank you. Say yes if you'd like this healing now. All right. And so we are grounded in this third dimensional physical plane. We are learning the lessons of being in a body. We are a creative being in a body. We are one with this planet. This planet is one with us. We are an individual expression of a divine being, of the divine being. And so we deal with a personality. Whenever we have been shamed for our personality, something that we believe is part of us, we close the lower three chakras off from our heart space. So this is a very broad generalization I'm about to make. It does not apply for everyone, but this is how it generally is. Masculines tend to live in the lower three chakras, and feminines tend to live in the upper three chakras. And what we are trying to do is to get everyone to live in that fourth dimension and start collectively living from our heart space. So you could have seen over the last 50 years now a desire to be more in tune with our earth and the greenness of it. And when I say green, I mean the natural part of it. We may be star seeds. We maybe have called here for a collective journey, a collective mission. Sorry, battery warning. Okay, our darkest fear is that somehow our personality, our individual, what we believe is us, is somehow not acceptable. Our light is not worth shining. So wherever there is anything making you believe that your light is not worth shining in this world, let us uncreate and destroy that now across all time, space, and dimension. Thank you. If you like this healing, say yes. Another card of trusting ourselves, right? Our fear is stopping us from trusting ourselves and attracting. Instead of attracting abundance, we're attracting more things to fear. That is the way that the ego operates. The ego operates creating situations that echo your fears. So it proves itself right because the ego loves to be safe and it loves to be right. We're getting a lot of very high level starseed cards, which is so very interesting. But now, right now, what it's saying to me is that if you're the feminine watching this, you're the priestess, you're the mystic, you're the high priestess, you're the Atlantean and Lemurian, you know, you're the hope of this. So many cards of friendship too, which is so interesting. You're the hope of healing and moving into the heart. So any collective issues that we have stored in our in our solar plexus chakra, let us destroy and uncreate that now across all time, space, and dimension. Anything we are holding as a collective that in our solar plexus chakra that does not allow for full expression of the individuals that we are and reflect what we want to attract, let us destroy and uncreate those now across all time, space, and dimension. You know, you are here to share your voice. And in this awakening, you are here to shine your light. Okay, we got 2 cards. Be the hunter, not the hunted, and what you want wants you. There's a lot of spirals and sacred geometry in these cards as well. This is the masculine and feminine both wanting the same things, living in equal, balanced partnership where the desires of the lower chakras and the desires of the upper chakras are not out of balance. You are here to lead this, to find this balance. We want win-win partnerships, not win or lose partnerships. And this is what you are going to rebuild. See the light almost there at the solar plexus with these angel wings? This is our main work right now, is to rebuild this heart chakra. And so we must realize how special and prized we are. It's not an out of balance ego. It's a grounded, centered ego that understands that everyone is special, unique, and also part of this collective. We must liberate ourselves because right now many say we are asleep, or many of us are asleep and not liberated. We are believing that we must be something else. We must be what other people tell us we are instead of what is truly, authentically ours to be. And this is one of the benefits of meditation, is that you get to program your own consciousness from what is coming up from the subconscious and what is from your soul. Because your soul is always communicating to you. It always wants this integrated healing. It always wants to protect and balance you in your highest good, in your light. And a lot of the times, you know, the ego wants to shut that down. So anywhere we have decided to listen to our ego, our egoic self, our smaller mind, versus listening to our intuition and our soul's calling, let us uncreate and destroy that now across all time, space, and dimension, including past lives, ancestral lives, alternate timelines. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It is done. If you would like this healing, say yes now. This is a very big energy right there. So the doubt that you constantly have about what you actually feel and what the intuition you're receiving and the dreams that you're dreaming, you know, there's so many cards of play and to be childlike. We feel like we need to like take on this persona of being adult and doing the adult things instead of being playful, young, youthful, flexible. And part of what has come out of this year is seeing that life goes on even if it's not business as usual. We are manifesting a new core strength and confidence and self-worth. The earth is helping us do this, and we are going to be taking a lot of inspired action because we are in a new planetary cycle that we will be moving to a higher state of ecstasy through our own, so pretty. This pillar of light is bringing the new planet to a new vibration. You know, you are the oracle just as much as I am, and we are a tribe of light workers. You do not have to do this alone, no matter what your ego tells you. You know, we are undergoing a deep transformation. Deep transformation. We are moving back into joy and stability that is in the hands of our own making, you know. We will be at one love, and the light workers will not stop until it is there. Anything in the solar plexus chakra that makes you believe you are separated from all other humans and source energy, please uncreate and destroy that now across all time, space, and dimension, including past lives and ancestral lives and other timelines, other universes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It is done, so be it. You can feel that big energy shift right there. That was a big energy shift. Woo! All right, if you like that healing, say yes. So that is the main gist of what they want me to tell you. That was it. That was the big reveal right there. We are heading into this next eclipse, and it is a big transmutation of energy. You will see a big collective shift. I believe it's on the 20th, on the new moon, where the tower will be further crumbling, and the female collective, keepers of the earth and priestesses, will be stepping forward to manifest more of this. And if this is you, surrender to your calling now. Only you know your calling and your mission. Surrender to this work of divine intelligence and empathy that will make Earth a heaven. It is accelerating now. Many will choose to leave the current timeline of Earth now, and the energy is just very fast moving, and not all can keep up with it, and that is fine. They will help from beyond the veil. So do not worry. I wish to offer anyone who has lost someone recently my deepest condolences, and know that they are always still with you. Any fear of death that resides in the ego, any fear of living that resides in the ego, Let us uncreate and destroy that now across all time, space, and dimension. All right, so some of you are very highly motivated now to dedicate your life to charity and change your focus. Move on from the life you've built that was about prestige or material wealth, and to open up your heart space to those who need you. This is being supported at this time. It is your joy, trust, freedom, and evolution to move to a higher calling at this time. Anything blocking you from following your intuition and moving to your highest timeline in the solar plexus chakra, please uncreate and destroy that now across all time, space, and dimension. Thank you. It is commanded that anything blocking the solar plexus chakra from full expression at this time be uncreated and destroyed across all time, space, and dimension. Thank you. It is said, it is done, it is done, so be it. If you'd like this healing, say yes. And so you may go into a hermit-like there we go. You may go into a hermit-like state. The Spirit will show mercy on you now. You are being guided by your Star Mother. Your new birth is guarded vigilantly. I'm reading the bottoms of the deck. In grace. As we come together in compassion and love. The Ascended Masters are sending great blessings to you now. Thank you for being here. I hope this message helped you. I hope you feel the great love that is here for you. Thank you. Bye.